everybody. This is a video I kind of wish I didn't have to make. As a matter of fact, I was really wishing someone else was going to make this video so that I could just sort of, go comment on it and say, wow, I really agree with everything you said here. Thumbs up! And all that kind of good stuff. But no one else has made this video, so I guess it's up to me. Right, a week or two ago when Thunderfoot did his South Park versus Islam video, like a lot of people, I think I was disappointed with Thunderfoot's unnecessarily bombastic and inflammatory rhetoric at the end of that video. When he did his little soliloquy about the sleeping giant being filled with terrible resolve and everything, and he sort of intimated about a possible, nuclear attack against a Muslim nation or nations. Which begs a question to me, which I'm surprised I haven't heard any discussion about. One could only assume that in order to incinerate a Muslim nation or nations with nuclear weapons, we would have to have a reason to do so first. And the only reason relating that I can think of to Thunderfoot's video might be as a response to some kind of a terrorist attack. Now I'd like to ask every single one of you out there, please comment below with your opinion. Is there any scenario where a nuclear response is justified to a terrorist attack? A terrorist attack which is not sponsored by the government of any foreign country. Could it possibly be justifiable to use nuclear weapons as a response to terrorism? Think about that one carefully. Nuclear weapons, in my opinion, have no responsible use. They only serve as a deterrent against attack. That's the only logical rationale I can ever see for them existing. And even then, I don't really agree with it. But I do understand the logic. If the other guy's got some, I want some. Yeah, I kind of get that. So fine. We are where we are. But all my life, I've advocated against the use of nuclear weapons. I've all my life been advocating for non-proliferation and for disarmament. Pretty much, in my opinion, the only decent thing Reagan ever did when he was president was the talks with Gorbachev and the reductions in nuclear weapons that he achieved. It's, one of the things I really liked about Reagan. And it's nice to see Barack Obama taking up the mantle of disarmament again. It's really encouraging. Which brings me on to my second point. The USA for some time now has been rattling its saber in the direction of Iran and insisting that they give up their program to enrich uranium into plutonium to make weapons-grade material. Now, I absolutely don't want Iran to acquire the bomb. Let me just say that again to make sure that the thick people in my audience hear it. I do not want Iran to acquire nuclear weapons. Okay? Having said that, let's put all of our cards on the table face up for a change, shall we? Israel has nuclear weapons. And because of recent speeches over the past few years by Iranian President Ahmadinejad, Israel is justifiably nervous about Iran's nuclear ambitions. But Israel having nuclear weapons no doubt makes Iran a bit twitchy as well. Then, of course, to the immediate west of Iran, you've got Iraq, with a heavy U.S. military presence. To the immediate east of Iran, you've got Afghanistan, again with a heavy U.S. military presence. You've got support vessels in the Gulf and the Indian Ocean, which probably include a nuclear-armed submarine somewhere in the Indian Ocean. And also to the north of Iran, you've got Russia with nuclear weapons. To the northeast of Iran, you've got China with nuclear weapons. To the direct east of Iran, you've got Pakistan and India with nuclear weapons. For goodness sakes, if any country in the world has a sound rationale for wanting to acquire the bomb, it's Iran. If I was in their power structure, I would consider it a dereliction of duty not to be seeking the bomb for my country's national security. So of course they want the bomb, and of course we can't let them have it. But my friends, as long as we allow Israel to have her nuclear weapons, how can we justifiably ask the Iranians not to pursue them? It's completely hypocritical of us to allow a country with a population about the size of New York City to possess nuclear weapons. the accidental or irresponsible use of which could start a conflagration which could envelop the entire world. To me, it seems irresponsible in the extreme to allow any country with less than 10 million people something so serious as nuclear weapons, which could destabilize the peace of the entire planet. So, two questions for you. Question number one, like I said at the beginning, is there any scenario where the USA could justifiably respond with nuclear weapons to a terrorist attack? Question number two, does it not bother you that our position about nuclear disarmament in the Middle East is completely hypocritical? I look forward to any and all comments down below. Let's have a robust discussion. Until next time, thank you for watching, and may all your ups and downs be ups.